Hello everybody, so today we are doing this book. Our lesson for today is starters. So please take out the correct book. So starters, right? Number 3, we should have a boat here. Alright, so please check if it's the correct book. And for this book we are doing pages, right? The first page, page 1, right? Page 2, and page 3. Alright, so 1, 2, and 3 for this book. And then please also take out your starters activity book, right? So it should be this one. Okay, with the elephant here and the kids in the front, right? So make sure you take out the correct book. Okay, and please take out your pencils and erasers to get yourselves ready. Alright, good work. Okay, so now on our book, please. So on our book, let's go to page 1, our workbook, page 1, okay? So we will do 3 parts. The first part is listen and repeat. Alright, so we will listen to the story, and then we will try to read it by ourselves together. And then this one is, you have to write down yes or no. Write down yes or no, okay? So we read each question 1 to 5, write down yes or no. And for number 3, okay? So we have to read the words, right? Bus, plane, car, and bike, and one more here, right? And then we have to write down the words below, okay? On our book. Okay, so now let's go to the TV, alright? So let's look at the TV for the slides for today. Okay. So here we have transportations, right? Let's try to take a look at the transports we have here. What is this over here? Right, it's a taxi, right? A car, a taxi. Alright, good. So now let's continue on forward, alright? Alright, so on your book, right? On your book, we have the story. So we have picture 1, picture 2, picture 3, and picture 4. Now I will play the recording for you once, alright? One time only. After listening, we will try to read it together. Okay? Alright, so now take a look at your book. Alright, I will start the recording now.
Unit 5, Lesson 1. Listen and repeat. Look at this great bike!
Wow! It's cool! Whose bike is it?
It's my cousin Mark's.
How old is he?
He's 18.
I like his bike. I like red.
He rides a red motorbike too. Look, there he is. Oh, he's cool.
Hi, Mark. We like your red bike and your red motorbike. They're fantastic.
Thanks, kids. But I want a red car too.
Alright, so we've read it together, right? Now let's read it out loud together after listening, okay? So number 1, alright? Number 1, look here. Alright, so let's try to read together. Let me try to see if we can make it bigger again. Alright. So look here at number 1, okay? On your book as well. If you can't see, you can look at your book. So for number 1, okay? So who is this boy, right? And what's he saying? He's saying, look at this bike. Look at this great bike, right? So Matt is saying, look at this great bike. Alright, can you try to read it by yourself? Alright, look at this great bike. Okay? Alright, very good. Now let's go to Emily. Alright, Emily. And what does Emily say? She says, wow, it's cool. Whose bike is it? Alright, let's read it again together. 1, 2, 3. Wow, it's cool. Whose bike is it? Alright, can you try to read by yourself? Wow, it's cool. Whose bike is it? Alright, good. Now let's go on to number 2, alright? Picture 2. So Emily asks, whose bike is it, right? Now, Matt will answer. He will say, it's my cousin Mark's. Alright, let's read together. 1, 2, 3. It's my cousin Mark's. Alright, so whose bike is it? It's Matt's cousin's, right? Cousin Mark's. Alright, and then Emily will ask the question again. Can we read together? 1, 2, 3. How old is he? Alright, one more time. How old is he? Alright, that's good. Now, Matt will tell us how old his cousin is, right? So let's read together what he says. 1, 2, 3. He's 18. Alright, one more time. He's 18. So how old is Matt's cousin Mark? How old is he? Right, Mark is 18. Alright, good work. Now after number 2, we'll go to number 3, okay? So picture 3. Let's start with Emily, the girl, and she says, I like his bike. I like red. Alright, so let's read that again together, alright? 1, 2, 3. I like his bike. I like red. Alright, so does Emily like Mark's bike? Yes, because she likes red colors, right? She likes the color red. Alright, now let's go to Matt. Okay, what does he say? Right, he says a really long thing here. So Matt says he rides a red motorbike too. So what's a motorbike? This one, right? So this is a bike and this is a motorbike. A bigger one and can go very fast, right? It's a machine. Alright. He rides a red motorbike too. Look, there he is. He's cool. Okay. Alright, let's read that once again. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. He rides a red motorbike too. Look, there he is. He is cool. Okay, so he looks so cool riding his motorbike, right? Would you like to ride one when you grow up? Right, maybe when you're 18, right? Okay, number 4. So here we have Matt talking to Mark. Emily talking to Mark. Alright, so Emily says, hi Mark, we like your red bike and your red motorbike. They're fantastic. Okay, so what are there? There means the red bike and red motorbike, right? So they are fantastic, these two. Alright, let's read together again. Hi Mark, we like your red bike and your red motorbike. Right? Red bike and red motorbike. They're fantastic. They're fantastic. Alright, for this part, can you go to your book because the on the screen it's not enough. Alright, so let's go to our book and read it together. Okay? So Mark says, thanks kids, but I want a red car too. Alright, let's read together again. Alright, look at your book. What does Mark say? Thanks kids, but I want a red car too. Alright, so how many red things, right, does he have right now? He has 2 red things, right? 1 bike and 1 motorbike. But he wants one more. What is it? He wants a red car too. Okay, so what do you think his favorite color is? Right, it must be red, right? And Emily also likes red. Alright, so now, after reading this story, now we can answer part 2, okay? So part 2, alright? So part 2, we have to write down yes or no. Write down yes or no. Where do we write down yes or no? We write them down here, okay? Write them down here on the side. So before we answer the questions, let's try to read the questions carefully. Read the questions carefully. Okay, so number 1. It's Matt's bike. Alright, can you read it with me together? 1, 2, 3. It's Matt's bike. Alright, can you do it by yourself? It's Matt's bike. Alright, so is it Matt's bike? Yes or no? What is your answer? Right, so it's not Matt's bike. So write down no. Whose bike is it again? Whose bike is it? Right, on part 1, we can see that the bike is not Matt's. It is his cousin Mark's, right? Similar name, but not the same people. So it should be no. Alright, write that down, please. Okay, for number 2. Number 2, let's read it together, alright? Emily likes the bike. Alright? Let's read it again. Emily likes the bike. Alright? Emily likes the bike. Is that true? Yes or no? Yes or no? Does Emily like the bike? Please write down your answers here on your book, please. Right, it should be yes. Emily likes the bike. On picture 3, right? You can find on picture 3. She says, I like his bike. Now, on the same picture, we can find the answer for number 3. Emily doesn't like red. Emily doesn't like red. Okay, Emily doesn't like red. Does she like red? Alright, so doesn't means does not. So Emily does not like red. Is this correct? Write down your answer on your book, please. Right, this is wrong, right? So it should be no. No. How can we know that she likes red? How can we know this? Alright, so you can look at part 1, picture 3. Alright, she says, I like his bike. So yes. I like red. Right, this one means does not like. But she likes red, so you write down no. Okay, so for number 4, can you read it by yourself? Try to read it by yourself, okay? Mark's. Alright. What's this word? Driving a car. Very good, so let's read together. Mark's driving a car. Mark's driving a car. Alright, so for page 1, part 1. Okay, look at the pictures. Is he driving a car on picture 3 and picture 4? Right, so what is he driving? Is it a car? No, it's a motorbike, right? Motorbike. So this is wrong. It should be no. Lastly, if we can answer number 5, we can also number 4, we can also answer number 5. Pretty much the same answer, right? So number 5, Mark's riding a motorbike. Let's read it together. Mark's riding a motorbike. Is that correct? Yes, so number 5 is yes, he is riding a motorbike. And can I ask you, what color is his motorbike? Also red, so what do you think his favorite color is? Alright, it must be red. Alright, good work. Please check your answers. Okay, so now let's move on to the next part. Okay, so still the same page. Alright, page 1, part 3. Alright, so page 1, part 3, sorry. Alright, sorry. This one, okay? So wrong page. Let's go here. Alright, page 1, part 3. So we have to say and spell. So we have to read all these words, okay? Read all these words. And after reading them, please write them down here. How do we know what to write down? Very easy. You just copy the words here, okay? You write them down here, write them down, write them down, write them down, and write them down, okay? So, are you ready to read them? Right, very easy because you can see the shapes, right? Alright, so for the color green, can you read this by yourself? Okay, this is bus. Bus. Alright? Bus. Can we say it 3 times together? Okay. Bus. 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 Okay? A bus. Alright? So write them down, please. Bus. B-U-S. Now you can write big letter or small letter, okay? But usually, if we write, right, in the beginning or one word, right, we use big letter. So if you want, you can also use big letter, right, in a sentence. Write down bus, please. Bus. B-U-S. Bus. Alright, after bus, right, we can see here, what is this, right, an aeroplane, right, but aeroplane can also be sometimes called very short name. Jess, how do you read this? Plane, right, plane, plane. Alright, can we read it together? 1, 2, 3, plane, plane, plane. Okay, so now how do we spell plane? P-L-A-N-E. Alright, so we write it down. Alright, write it down. P-L-A-N-E. Okay. Again, if you want to use big letter, you can only on the first, okay, the very first one. The one in the front. Alright, very good. Now the next one is so easy, right? So easy. C-A-R. How do we read this? Car, right? Car. Car. Very easy. C-A-R. So write it down, please. You can also put a big letter. Okay, next one, right? Remember what he was writing, right? Or what he had? What was it? Not a machine, something else. You have to use your feet. Right, B-I-K-E. How do we read this? Is it bic? No, bic is wrong. It should be bike. Bike. Okay, let's read it together. 1, 2, 3. Bike. 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 A bike. Okay? So let's write it down, please. B-I-K-E. Let's write it down. Bike. 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 Alright, so maybe you can't see it fully here on the TV or the screen, but you can try to look at your book, right? At your book. This color blue thing, it's very big, right? And you can see these are the watermarks, so it should be in the ocean. Right? So what do we call this? A very big one, not a boat. A very big one. A ship. 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 Alright, be careful. This is not a sheep. Okay, not E. This is a very short sound. Ship. Right? Ship. Can you read it with me 3 times? 1, 2, 3. Ship. 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 Right? Alright, so very easy to spell. S-H-I-P. So can you write it down? Okay, write it down as well. S-H-I-P. Okay, good work. So remember, bus, plane, car, bike, and ship. Alright, so these are called transportations, alright, or transport. It means what we take to go somewhere, right? We can take bus to go to school, take a plane to go to another country, take a car to go somewhere, right? Maybe go home, you can use a car. Bike, right? You can ride a bike in a park. And ship, right? Ship, like a ferry on the water, right? When you want to go somewhere far away sometimes. Alright, so let's move on to the next page, okay? So the next page should be like this, alright? Where can we find this one? So this one is on page 2, okay? So page 2. Page 2 we have 3 parts again. 1, 2, and 3. So for part 1, we are doing listening and point, okay? So I will play it 2 times, but I will not stop, okay? So listen carefully and then point to which one, okay? Right, I'll play it 2 times for you so you can try. Alright, and then number 2, say together. So we will read words, right? The sentences one by one. And then lastly, part 3, again, listen and point, okay? I will bring you to a bigger photo and then we have to write down, right? What are these kind of transportation? We write down here. Okay, are you ready? Alright, so again, on the screen, we will listen, okay? Before we will listen, let's try to look at the different transportations we have here. What's this thing in the front? The color blue. Right, a car. What about this one? A yellow, is it a yellow bus? No, a yellow motorbike? No, a yellow bike. Very good, yellow bike. Alright, and red bus. Good. Green car. Right, and then the next one is a black what? A black motorbike? No, a black bike, right? Black bike. And another red. Right. But is it a bus? Same as this one? No, it's a car, right? Another car. And this one flying in the sky. What is this? We have different names for this, right? We can say aeroplane, airplane, or simply just plane, right? Plane. And then here, this yellow thing, what is this? Is it a bike? No, not a bike. It's a motorbike. You see, it's a machine, right? This one is just using your feet. Using your feet. This one is a machine. Motorbike. Alright, so now we know the names of all the different transportations in part 1. Now we have to listen and point. Listen and point. For example, if they say point, right, there is a red bus in front of the yellow bike. Where is the red bus? Right? You point to this one. Okay? Alright, so now look at your book. I will play the recording now.
Unit 5, Lesson 2. 1. Listen and point. There are 3 cars. One is green, one is red, and one is blue.
Alright, so where can we find the 3 cars? One is green. Where's the green bus? The green car? 3 cars, right? Is it this one? No, right? This is blue. So which is the green car? This one? No, it should be this one, right? The green car. Green car. Alright, so where is the red car? The red car. This one? No, right? This is too big to be a car. Is it this one? Yes, it should be this one, right? This one, red car. So where's the other one? We have 3 cars. One red, one green, and one blue. Right, in the front, over here. So 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, did you get that at the first try? Alright, so now I'll play it again. Let's listen to the next transportations.
There is one bus. It's red.
Alright, there is one bus. It is red. Where is it? There is one bus. It is red. Is it this one? No, right? We already checked it. This was a car. So is it this one? The only other red thing? Yes, that's the bus. Okay, good.
There are 2 bikes. One's behind the blue car. One's in front of the red car.
Okay, so there are 2 bikes. One's behind the blue car. What does behind mean? Right? Behind means at the back of the blue car. So is this the bike? No, right? At the back. So it should be this one. This is the bike. Alright? And the other bike is in front of the red car. In front. Very easy, right? So here's the red car. In front of the red car is the other bike, the black bike. So a yellow bike and a black bike. Alright, let's continue.
Unit 5, Lesson 2. 3.
Alright, so that's it, okay? So we have the blue bike, right? The blue bike, the the blue car, yellow bike, red bus, green car, black bike, and red car. So what are these two? What are these two? Right? This is the plane and the yellow motorbike, right? Motorbike. Alright, so now let's continue on forward, okay? Alright, so for part 2, right? For part 2, we have to say these words together, these sentences together. So let's try to read them, okay? Read them together and then you try it by yourself. So for the first one, okay, let's read it. The motorbikes behind the red car, okay? The motorbikes behind the red car. Alright, can you do it by yourself? 1, 2, 3. Okay, again, let's read together. The motorbikes behind the red car. The motorbikes behind the red car. Alright, for the next one. The black bikes in front of the red car. Alright, let's read again. The black bikes in front of the red car. Alright, can you do it by yourself? Alright, look at your book and try to read it. Alright, the black bike's in front of the red car. Alright, so that is correct. We can see it in the picture. Now, for number 3, okay, let's try to read it. The planes above the motorbike and the red car. What does above mean? What does above? Above means on top of, right? Or up above, right? Not touching, but just on top of. Not touching each other. Alright, let's read it again. The planes above the motorbike and the red car. Alright, so can you read it by yourself? Right, the planes above the motorbike and the red car. Now, this one, let's read it together. The bus is behind the yellow bike. What does behind mean? Behind means what? Right, at the back of. Remember, at the back of. At the back. Alright, so the bus is behind the yellow bike. The bus is behind the yellow bike. Can you read it by yourself? Okay, good work. Now, the green cars between the black bike and the bus. Alright, what does between mean? Between. Between means in the middle of. In the middle, right? In the middle. We have 3 things. The middle is in between, right? So, the green cars between the black bike and the bus. Between means in the middle. So can you read it by yourself? Right, the green cars between the black bike and the bus. Alright. So, next one is the question, right? Can you see a ship? Can you see a ship? Alright, so from here, can you see a ship? Can you see a ship here? Oopsie. Right, can we see a ship in this picture? No, right? There are no ships, right? So we have to say no, there are no ships, okay? Alright, so now let's move on forward. Alright, so lastly, now let's go to the whiteboard, okay? So we'll go to the whiteboard for now, okay? So on the whiteboard, we have this one, okay? We have something here, a picture of a kind of transportation. Also here, right, something else. Here also, what's this? It's in the water, right? It's in the water. And then here we use it a lot in Hong Kong, right? What do we call these things? Alright, so if we don't know, we have to listen and then write down the names, okay? Where should we write them down? On the bottom, alright? So you have spaces in your book, right? You have spaces in your book to write them over here, right? Write them down here. Alright, if you don't know how to spell, don't worry, okay? We will check the answers together. So now you have to listen, point, and spell. Listen, point, and spell. Alright, I will play this, and then when they say the transport, we will stop, we will point, and we will write down the words. Okay? Are you ready? Please take up your pencils. Alright, I'll play them now.
Unit 5, Lesson 2. 3. Listen, point, and spell. These are new words.
I don't understand.
The words are new. You don't know them.
Yes, I do. Number 1 is a helicopter.
How do you spell it?
I don't know. H E L A.
Well, it's H E L I C O P T E R.
Alright, so they said number 1 is a helicopter. So which one is number 1? This one, this one, this one, this one, right? Very easy, we have numbers already. So this is number 1. And what is it again? What did they say? It's a helicopter. Helicopter, right? And how do we spell helicopter? Now, alright, H, so we write down H, E, right, L, I, C, O, P, T, E, R. Okay, helicopter. 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 Alright, I'll give you some time to write those down. Alright, now let's listen forward, okay? Next one.
What's number 2?
I don't know.
It's a lorry. That's L O R R Y.
Pardon?
It's L O R Y.
Okay, so for number 2, the girl doesn't know what it is, right? She says, I don't know what it is. And then the teacher say, it's a lorry. Lorry. Can you try to say it with me? 1, 2, 3. Lorry. Lorry. So how do we spell lorry? Now the teacher said it was L O R R Y. Now, she also said a special word, right? She said L O double R. What does double mean? Double means 2. Right? So double R, 2R, R Y. Lorry. Lorry. L O double R Y. Alright? Write it down please on your books. Okay. Now let's continue.
Do you know number 3?
Is it a ship? S H I P?
Well, it's a boat. Can you spell boat?
Yes, I can. B O A T. It's a small ship.
Yes, good.
Alright, so number 3 is... Right, the girl said it's a ship. Is it a ship? No, it's not a ship. The teacher said it was a boat. Okay, a ship is bigger. This is a small ship. Okay, so for small ships we call them boats. Okay, so how do we spell boat? Boat. Alright, so it's B O A T. B-O-A-T, boat. Alright? Very easy. Now let's continue. Last one.
And what about number 4?
Is it a train?
Yes. How do you spell it?
T R A I N. Train.
Good.
Okay, for number 4, the girl asked, is it a train? Alright, is it a train? The teacher says yes. Can you spell train? And she said it's T R A I N. Train, right? The train. Now in Hong Kong we call the train a what? MTR, right? So we know this already. We use it quite a lot. Alright, so now we are going to go back to our book. Alright, our book on page... Alright, so on our book, I will show you here now. Our book, okay? So on our book, page 3, okay? Page 3. On page 3, we have to skip these parts, okay? So here, we will look and make, but for now, we will skip this part, okay? So we are only doing part 2, alright? It's a listening. So we have to listen to him, and then after listening to him, we have to try to say it also. Try to read the words. And then you can do this at home, maybe with your mommy and daddy, right? So you can look at the photo here, and then ask them, Mommy, where is the, or what color is your train? And then she can tell you it is this color. And then she can ask you, right, what's in front of your car? You can say something, right? So you can try that at home. For now, we will do this one, listen and say. Alright, part 4. So go to your book, part 4. Sorry, part 2, page 3. Alright, I will play the listening and then you try to listen and then later we will read together. Alright?
Unit 5, Lesson 3. 2. Listen and say. I'm making a street picture. I've got a bus, but I haven't got a lorry. I've got a car, but I haven't got a bike.
Alright, so he read it quite fast. Now let's try to read it slowly, okay? I'm making a street picture. Alright? I'm making a street picture. Alright, let's try to read it quicker. Alright? I'm making a street picture. I'm making a street picture. Alright, for number 2. I've got a bus, but I haven't got a lorry. Alright, let's try to read it together again. I've got a bus, but I haven't got a lorry. I've got a bus, but I haven't got a lorry. Alright, lastly, I've got a car, but I haven't got a bike. I've got a car, but I haven't got a bike. I've got a car, but I haven't got a bike. Alright, good work. So now let's take out our activity book. Alright, so activity book. So this is our activity book, alright? Remember, with the elephant and the roller coaster ride, right? So on our activity book, let's turn to page 36, okay? Page 36 first. Alright, so page 36, it should be number 5, transport, lesson 1. 1, 2, and 3. Now for 1 and 2, I can teach you how to do it later, okay? But you can do this as homework if we don't have enough time. For now, we will do part 3, okay? Part 3, listen and write the word, okay? Listen and write the word. Now we have picture 1, picture 2, picture 3, and picture 4, alright? 4 pictures. 1 has been done for us as an example. So Mr. Joe, right, wrote down the word here. So number 1 is motorbike. Number 2 is the picture of something flying, right? Number 3, something on the ground. And number 4, a red something, right? So what are these things? We will listen, right? We will listen and we will write down the answers together, okay? Are you ready? Alright, so listen carefully and we will write down the answers. Alright, take up your pencils, please.
Unit 5, Lesson 1, 3. Listen and write the word. Number 1.
Hello, Matt. Is that your toy motorbike?
Yes, it is.
It's very new. How do you spell motorbike?
Is it M-O-T-O? I don't know.
It's M-O-T-O-R-B-I-K-E.
M-O-T-O-R-B-I-K-E?
That's right.
Alright, so this is the first picture, right? First picture. And then they said how to spell it. M-O-T-O-R-B-I-K-E. Motorbike for the first picture. Now let's go to the second picture. Okay, what is the second picture? The second picture. Alright?
Number 2. Can you see the plane?
Yes. How do you spell it?
P-L-A-N-E.
P-L-A-N-E. Plane.
Alright, can you see the plane for number 2? Alright, so how do we spell plane? Again, they told us it was P. Alright, small letter. You can write small letter. If small letter, right? The line, right? You see the tail of the P is down. P L A N E. Plane. Alright, plane. P-L-A-N-E. Plane. Alright, let's listen to the next one. Number 3. What is number 3?
Number 3. Have you got a toy car, Billy?
Yes, I have.
What colour is it?
It's red. I can spell car. It's easy. C-A-R.
Well done.
Alright, so how do we spell car, right? They got the color wrong. It should be gray car, right? Not red. But how do we spell car? Very easy. It should be C-A-R, right? Car. C-A-R. Lastly, what's that big red thing?
Number 4. How do you spell bus?
B-U-S. Bus.
That's correct.
Right, very easy. How do you spell bus? How do you spell bus? If car is very easy, bus is also very easy, right? It's only B-U-S. Bus, right? So check your answers, please. For number 1, it is motorbike, right? Example has been done for you. For number 3, so number 2, it's plane, right? Plane, P-L-A-N-E. And for number 3 is car, C-A-R, car. And for number 4 is bus, B-U-S-E, right? It should be very, very easy for you to do. Alright, so now we will go to part 2, alright? Part 2 on what page? Page 37, okay? So turn to the next page, right? Here we did page 36, right? Write down the words already. So go to the next page here. The next page we also have 3 parts. Part 1 we have to circle. Part 2 write tick or cross, or tick or cross. And part 3 is write down from the box, right? So now we will do listening first. So we will do part 2 first together. There are 6 questions, write down tick or cross, okay? Alright, so go to this page please, page 37. Alright, so I will play the recording and you have to listen carefully and put down tick or cross, okay? Alright, are you ready? Okay, I'll start now.
Unit 5, Lesson 2. 2. Listen and tick or cross.
There are 3 cars. One is green, one is blue, and one is red. There's what?
Alright, so the man said there are 3 cars. One is blue, one is red, and one is green. There are 3 cars. 3. So, let's read this one together. There are 2 cars. Alright, let's read it again. There are 2 cars. Is that correct? No, right? The man said 3 cars, so that's why we put a cross. Put a cross here. Alright, so example has been done for you. Now let's go to the next questions. Okay, are you ready?
1 bus. It's red.
Okay, the man said, there is 1 bus. It's red. There is 1 bus. It's red. Let's read the question 2 together. The bus is red. The bus is red. Is the bus red? The bus is red. Yes. So it should be a tick, right? You put a tick. A tick. You put a tick. Alright, so put a tick in the box, everybody. Alright, good work. For number 3, let's listen. Let's listen to number 3.
There are 2 bikes. One's behind the blue car. One's behind the red car.
Alright, so the man said, there are 2 bikes. One is behind the red car, and one's behind the blue car. Alright, there are 2 bikes. One's behind the red car, and one's behind the blue car. So the question is, there are 2 bikes. There are 2 bikes. Are there 2 bikes? Yes, there are 2 bikes, right? So you put a tick. Again, you put another tick for question number 3. Alright, question number 4. Question number 4. Let's try to read the question, okay? They are both behind a car. So what are we trying to find out? What is both behind a car? 2 things behind a car. Right? So we are talking about the 2 bikes, right? The 2 bikes. Are they both behind a car? Remember, behind means at the back of. At the back of. Are the 2 bikes at the back of the car? The red car and the blue car? Yes, right? They are at the back of the red car and at the back of the blue car. Very good. Remember, behind means at the back of. Alright, next question. Let's listen.
There's a motorbike and a plane.
Alright, so there's a motorbike and a plane, right? So we have 2 things. There's a motorbike and there's a plane. Number 5. There's a ship. There's a ship, right? There's a motorbike and there's a plane. Is there a ship? No, right? There's no ship. Only motorbike and plane. Now, last question. There's a plane. There's a plane. There's a motorbike and there's a plane, right? So is there a plane? Yes, there's a plane, okay? So look through your answers, please. Look through your answers, right? It should be like this, okay? So there are 2 cars. No, there are 3. There are 3 cars. The bus is red. Yes, the bus is red. There are 2 bikes. Yes, there are 2 bikes. The 2 bikes are both at the back of, right? Behind a car. Yes, they're both behind a car. There is a ship. No, there is no ship, right? No. There is a plane. Yes, there is a plane. Okay? Alright, easy. Okay, so now let's go back to the part 1. Okay, part 1. Part 1 of which page? Okay, part 1 of this page. Okay, page 37, same place, right? So just up, up. Okay, we did this already. So let's go up. Read and circle. Read and circle what? Circle the answers on the right hand side. The answers here. Okay, we have to read the question and circle the answers. Alright, so we read the question and then circle the correct answers here. Now I erase the answers, right? So we can do together. But you can look at your book for the answers. You can read the answers there. Alright, let's read the example. What is in front of the motorbike? Again, what is in front of the motorbike? Okay, where's the motorbike? Here, right? This is the motorbike. So what's in front of it? What's in front? Is it a car or a bus? A car or a bus? Let's see the answer. It's a car. Okay, we circle car. It's a car. Alright, easy. Alright, good. So now let's read the second question. What is in front of the blue car? What is in front of the blue car? If what is in front of the motorbike is a green car, what is in front of the blue car? What is in front of the blue car? Is it a bike or a bus? A bike or a bus? Right, it should be a bus. A bus, right? A bus. You circle a bus. Okay, question number 3. What is behind the boy on the black bike? What is behind the boy on the black bike? So we should find the black bike first, right? The boy on the black bike. Is it this one? Black bike. Is it a boy? No. Is it this one? Black bike. A boy. Yes. And what does the word behind mean? Behind. Behind means in front of? No, behind means at the back of. At the back of, right? So what is behind the boy on the black bike? What is behind him? Is it a red car or a green car? Alright, circle the correct answer. Red car or green car? Okay, it should be a green car. A green car. So can you circle a green car? Alright, good work. Next one, question number 4. Question number 4. What is between the girl on the bike and the blue car? What is between means in the middle of the girl on the bike and the blue car. So we should look for the girl. Where's the girl? Only one girl here. Here, right? One girl. And we should look for the blue car. Only one blue car. Where's the blue car? Here. Right? How many things we have? We have 3 things, right? 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right? 3 things. Between means in the middle, right? In the middle. So what is in the middle of the girl and the blue car? 1, 2, 3. What is in the middle, right? Is it a red car or a red bus? Right, a red bus, a red bus. Now, can you do the last one by yourself? What is behind the bus? What is behind the bus? Now, this is the bus, right? So what does behind mean? In front of or at the back of? What is behind the bus? A green car or a blue car? A green car or a blue car? Right, it should be a blue car. Good work, good work. Alright, very, very good. Now, let's go to this, still the same page, okay? We finished this one. Go to the next part, okay? So part 3, where can we find this one on your book? We can find it here. Okay, page 37, this part. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Example has been done for you. Example is train. Remember? T-R-A-I-N. We listened to the girl before with her teacher. So we write down train, we cross out the train. We write down train, we cross out the word in the box. So we have 1, 2, 3. 3 more words left for 1, 2, 3. 3 more pictures. So what do you think number 2 is? Number 2. Is it a helicopter, a ship, or a lorry? Right, it's a lorry. Lorry. So please write down L-O-R-R-Y. 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 And then you can cross out here. Cross out here so you know you've used it already. L-O-R-R-Y. L-O-R-R-Y. Lorry. Alright, what about the next one? Number 3. What is this? Flying in the sky, right? Flying in the sky. Is it a ship? Is it a ship or a helicopter? Ship or a helicopter? What do you think? Okay, it's a helicopter. You're right. So please write down helicopter. H-E-L-I-C-O-P-T-E-R. Helicopter. Now if I'm too fast for you, right, you can look at the box. How to spell helicopter. The blue box, right? Alright, and lastly, very easy, on the water, right? On the sea, what do we have? Is it small or big? Right, it's very big. If it's small, it's only like this. So is this a boat or a ship? Very easy, we only have the word ship, so we put down ship, right? S-H-I-P, ship. Ship. Alright, very good. Now let's go back to page 36, okay? Page 36 is the homework part for you. Page 36 over here, right? 5, transport 1, the very first page of this topic. We have 1, 2, 3. We already finished part 3, so we will go and look how to do part 1 and how to do part 2. The rest will be done as homework, okay? We will do 1, 2, and 1, 2 questions together, okay? Alright, so now let's look at the screen. Okay, let me find it. Okay, alright. Here we have part 1, right? Part 1. Part 1, okay? So let's read the instructions. Look and read. Put a tick or cross in the box. Put a tick or cross in the box. So let's look at the picture. We're looking and now we read. Car. Is it a car? Yes, that's why they put a tick for us, right? Question number 2. We will look. Now let's read. Bike. Bike. Is this a bike? Yes, that's why we put a tick. We put a tick. Now can you put a tick on yours? Alright, number 3. Number 3. We look. Now we read. Bus. 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 Is this a bus? No, it is not. That's why we put a cross. We put a cross. Now, can you please put a cross on your book too? Alright, good. Now, 4, 5, and 6, I will give it to you as homework, okay? Let me read it out for you. Now we look. Motorbike, right? Is it a motorbike? Number 5, we look. Plane. Is that correct? Number 6, ship. Right? Is that correct? Alright, so put a tick or cross, right, for you. Alright, now let's go to the next one. Next one. Alright, so this should be part 2. Part 2, just below. Okay, so look at the picture. Look at the letters. Picture and letters. And then write the words. Write them down here on the spaces provided. Now we look at the picture, okay? What is it? It's a bike, right? How do we spell bike? Bike. We have B, I, I. Bike. Right, and E is a silent E. Change the I sound to I, right? So we have bike. Alright, for question number 2, what is this? Is it a car? No, it's too long to be a car, right? It's too long. So what is it? We have letters U, B, and S. What do you think it is? Right, it's a bus. Bus. And how do we spell bus? Right, it should be B, U, S. Bus. Right, so write bus. Right, B-U-S. Bus. Write it down, please. Bus. Now, on your book, you have 3 lines, right? Write one letter on each line. Write one letter on one line, okay? B on one line, U on one line, S on one line. Bus. Alright, next one. What is this? Is this a bike? No, right? Bike is already here. This is a bike. So what is this? Oh, we have so many letters here. What do you think this is? Not a bike, a something bike. Right? So we know bike is B-I-K-E. So B-I-K-E. But what should we put in front? Right, motorbike. Motorbike. So we put this down. M-O-T-O-R-B-I-K-E. Same part for the number 1, right? Motorbike. Motorbike. One word. Alright, for questions 4, 5, and 6, I'll let you go home and do it. Very easy. Look at the picture. Look at the words ACR. What is this? Right? What word can we make with this picture and these letters? Next one, look at the picture. The letters N-A-P-L-E. We have to mix them around. Give me the answer. Number 6. What is this? S-I-P-H. Right? These are the letters to use to put down here. Alright, so these are your homework. Just 2 parts, right? Part 1 and part 2. Alright, so very good, class. This is the end for today. And we use our activity book, right? Remember, your book is this one. 2 kids with the animals, right? Riding a roller coaster. Super starters, right? We should use this book. We've done page 36 and 37. Now, the next one is, right, this one. We use our workbook. It should be like this. Young learners, starters. Number 3 should be big number 3 and starters, right? With the ship or the boat. The boat. Alright? Okay, so thank you, class. That is the end for today's lesson, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.